SwingNation, people grooving together.
Hey everybody, this is Rick Panganiban. We are here with a special edition of SwingNation. We have some really awesome guests for you today. Got Cyle Dixon and Alexis Davila
Yeah.
from Cleveland here in San Francisco. We are here in the lovely Bayview neighborhood of San Francisco. They came out here to do a special youth workshop with us. How's it been?
It's been awesome.
Great, it's amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. So, folks may not actually know a whole lot about you, so maybe each of you can tell really quickly, like, how you guys got started dancing.
Yeah, so I started dancing when I was 12 years old, and I was able to discover Lindy Hop because it was offered at my elementary school, Denison Elementary School. It was 2011 when I started dancing, and I started dancing because all of my friends were doing it, and they, they talked about how much they loved it and how much fun they had. And my friend, her sister, had previously done it, and I know that from what I have known at the time, they were traveling also doing it. But there was only like 2 couples at the time that Valerie was taking around, and then they stopped dancing, and then like we started dancing, and then she wanted to take a couple of kids to ILHC, and she said, I'm gonna look for the kids who have like the best teamwork skills, who follow instructions, who are just have good energy all the time, and are trying their best all the time. And so in the summer we got the call. Well, I got the call that she wanted to take me to ILHC, and I competed, and it was great. And then ever since then, I go back every year. So it's so great.
Boom.
ILHC. Boom.
So you guys have always been dancing partners?
No. So when we were in Junior Jitterbugs, like we never had like a specific partner. But when we got the call that we were going to be going to ILHC, I had a partner, and he had a brother who was also going to be going to ILHC.
Okay.
And we really don't know the exact reason still to this day, but their mom pulled them out. So not only was my partner taken away, but his brother was taken away from another girl. Yeah. So then we had to get like whole new partners, and then Miss Valerie was finding new people to come because the people that she originally wanted couldn't go anymore. So I had another partner, and that's who I competed with my first year at ILHC. And then after that, my first partner ended up dropping out. So by then this time, Kevin Tucker, I don't know, the blonde mohawk, yeah. So like his partner also dropped out, so he didn't have a partner. So then me and him ended up dancing together. And then after that, me and Cyle started dancing together because we ended up being like the only people, because Kyle's partner from the beginning, she ended up dropping out.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we were, like,
I only
the
have
two
partners
left.
named Alexis.
Yeah.
I've never had any other partner, any other name, only Alexis.
Yeah. So like, since everyone had dropped out, we were the 2 that were like most persistent and still wanted to go to dances, and still wanted to learn more, because we knew some stuff, but there was so much more to like learn. And still to this day, there's still so much more that we can learn. We're not exactly where we want to be.
I remember our parents being really happy about that. Alexa's mom actually posted, I think it was just shared recently, her mom posting on Facebook, it was like, yes, finally.
Yeah.
And then my mom had like the same response. Like, I guess they just like, I don't know.
Because I think
mothers know best.
we both have that same like energy. We're like, off the stage, like we're still like, I like to think that we're cool people, but like even like on the stage, we just have this light that comes on, and we're just like, we're still the same people, because we're still kind of Alexis. Like nothing changes about us. Like we're still like funny people on and off the stage, but on the stage we're just 2 different people.
So modest.
That makes sense.
No, I'm just kidding.
and so like that's why people like us when we dance together, because we just bring it.
Yeah. So Cyle, you were dancing first, right?
Yeah. So it
did you
really
get started?
wasn't very too much more than Alexis. It was probably like one session
months.
before Alexis.
Okay.
because back then it was by like sessions. It was up until the day it stopped, but it was by sessions. So I came in the first session. Alexis was the group of kids who came in the second session.
But you all knew each other before.
Yeah, we known each other since third grade.
Yeah, we know each other since third grade because we went to the same middle school. But Kyle, you didn't go to Denison in second grade.
I did go to Denison in second grade. I came in second grade from St. Martin Lutheran, which was a Catholic school.
Okay. And how did you get started?
So funny. My parents, we were in open house at school, which where a lot of us really learned about it or in class because our teachers had flyers. But
Yeah, I forgot about that.
our teachers used to pass out flyers in school in the classrooms. Valerie was really good at making sure that happened. But we actually met her and a couple other people who lived in Cleveland at the time at a desk that they had in the open house, and we would talk about it. We saw videos and stuff, which like up until now, me and Alexis are the videos that she showed now, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But it was just like some of the kids from the first time she ever took them, like Frankie 95.
Yeah,
But
okay.
my parents, my mom was like, if you do it 2 times and you like it, okay, but if you don't like it, you ain't got to do it no more. And I really just wanted to get away from my parents.
Yeah, I think that like dancing like at home, I had liked it. I think I liked it from the beginning. Like when I first started dancing, I always liked it. But when I went to Island Chief for the first time, that's what really drew me in because like Peter and Naomi, they didn't make my routine. Laura and Mike did, but like just like we knew them, but we didn't know how good they actually were. So actually seeing like Peter, Naomi, and Sky, like those are still my favorite dancers to this day. And not only that, but they're like just very big. They're a big influence on me, and they're like my mentors. And you know, like they just check up all the time, and they're just like always there. So like having that type of support and family just makes you like how can I ever stop dancing? When I have like so many people around me who care and just want to see me like just flourish and do better.
That's so great.
Yeah, they're amazing people.
So now you've been inspired by these other dancers who've been in your life, and now you're in the interesting position of inspiring other young people here in the
which is so
Bayview.
pressuring.
Yeah. So what's that been like working with young people, having them look up to you?
It was so scared.
Great.
I was very scared because when we heard about it, we were like, okay, we're gonna meet kids. And normally when you meet kids, I remember how I was as a kid, and kids just stare like this at you, and like they don't really. There's no emotion in it, so you don't know if they're happy, if they're sad. But actually getting to see their faces and meet some of the kids at Old School Cafe last night, and being able to actually teach them.
Yeah.
It was like seeing them smile, seeing them light up. It was so amazing.
I heard a story there was dancing in the kitchen. Did that actually happen?
So Iris, like, she wanted us to go back and meet the kids, but without her or anybody else. So Teresa, the woman who runs Old School Cafe, she took us back and she like introduced us to everyone, and like we were talking and saying like we hope we see you there tomorrow, and you know like you guys should come. And then like she's like, they came all the way from Cleveland, and we were like teasing them like, how sad would it be if we came all the way from Cleveland to teach you and you didn't even show up to the class? And so like Trinity was like, well, I'm gonna go because my friends are going, but if you want us to go, you gotta show us something. And so like
we was like, oh yeah, like, for sure, we got you.
Okay, so like we just started dancing. We did like a couple swing outs, you know, some stuff, and they were like, yeah,
no music hour. You cannot put
all
it to anything.
All you hear is like the fryer and like some water running. That's it.
It's natural music. It was grease. It was pans. You know,
down and dirty. Yeah. Yeah.
So you dance in the kitchen, and apparently that worked because a lot of them came out.
We actually got one of the kids. I was really shocked to see. He actually tried really well, really good, and I had no clue he was gonna come because he did not talk the whole time we was in the kitchen. He just looked like this.
Yeah.
The whole time.
I know Darius.
Yeah.
I know Darius.
He would not talk to us, and we were like, uh-oh, he's not coming. And he came.
Yeah.
He came. He showed up, and I was like, it's probably because, you know, they talked to him a little bit more, or it's because he just liked what we did, because we just did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tripped on carpet and everything, but
and
we did
it. I think it's also different because like every week they have, excuse me, they have Caucasian teachers, and we are the same color as them, and we are around the same age, so it's very influencing for them to see somebody who's their same age, same color, who,
Yeah.
and they can see where they can be in the future if they stick to it. And like even if they're taking classes, it doesn't necessarily mean that they have to like it or they have to, and like they don't have to make something out of it, but just enjoy the moment and make the best out of what they're being offered.
Yeah. Well, I can definitely see their eyes light up, and the kids just be really excited to see you when you performed.
Yeah.
Do you think this is the last time you guys are going to be doing a workshop together? Do you hope to do this again in the future?
Yeah, definitely.
Most definitely. We're gonna lay it down for sure.
Yeah, I really don't know because I don't know like if I'll become like a super like big instructor or just instructor in general, but I would definitely like to work with like kids more because I like to see that, and I think starting at a younger age is very important.
Okay.
I think it's easy for us to just like relate with
we're
them.
like relatable.
Yeah. No, you're totally relatable, and just seeing you guys from the lesson that I saw, you could see your naturals, you feel really comfortable. So yeah, all you organizers out there, if you're looking for some awesome teachers, come out, inspire young people. Alexis and Cyle will put their information with this video. But thank you guys so much for appearing with us, for coming to San Francisco, and
Yeah.
hope you
Thanks
enjoy
for
the rest of
having
your
us.
visit.
Thank you.
Sure,
Thank you.
thank you.